So that's my quite basic attempt at throat singing, but did Vikings do it? The popular History Channel drama series Vikings is known for its atmospheric and brooding soundtrack, with a variety of songs chosen to mirror the harshness, spirituality and superstition of early medieval Scandinavia. Some of this music has featured throat singing, an art form associated heavily with Asian cultures, such as Tibetans or Mongolians. So did the Vikings actually throat sing? The only evidence to support the notion comes from Ibrahim ibn Yaqub, otherwise known as Abraham ben Jacob, a Muslim chronicler of Sephardi Jewish descent from Al-Andalus or Muslim Spain. Yaqub travelled to Hedeby, which is now part of the historically contested territory of Schleswig-Holstein on the German-Danish border, in the year 961. His original account is lost, but a few translations, which may or may not be accurate, paint a fascinating and slightly comic picture. One read, "Never did I hear singing fouler than that of these people. It is a rumbling emanating from their throats, similar to that of a dog, but even more bestial." Another said, "I never heard any more awful singing than the singing of the people of Schleswig. It is a groan that comes out of their throats, similar to the bark of the dogs, but even more like a wild animal." The most reliable translation from the original Arabic read, "I have not heard an uglier singing than the Schalshawik Schleswig people. It is a humming coming from their throats that's worse than a dog barking." So these accounts, while varying to some degree, all clearly mention a sound emanating from the throat and a humming or growling sound that would have sounded extremely alien to a traveller from Al-Andalus, who would be used to the tones of the muezzin call to prayer. Whether the sound was throat singing is unknown, but the account does indicate that it was. Was this something the Norse arrived at themselves, or was it introduced? Again, the answer is not clear. They certainly had contact with peoples who did perform the vocal style. These include the Sami of northern Scandinavia, who sang the joik, which formed part of their shamanistic rituals. The Norse, who went raiding and trading eastwards along the Volga, would also have encountered Turkic-speaking Bulgars, Khazars and Pechenegs, who also had shamanistic origins and used throat singing in their religious and cultural practices. With this in mind, I think the makers of Vikings are either correct in their musical choices, or at least entitled to use a bit of artistic license. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.